Hey guys, it's Free Redstone here. A Lightning 112, and today I'm going to teach you all about the wonderful world of observers. So observers basically detect what's in front of them. So now currently it's nothing. It's just air, since there's no block there. Place down on a block like that. It detects that there's a block there. So let's get to it. Let's help you use observers in your builds. So there's multiple ways you could activate observers. One by placing blocks, destroying blocks, or activating them with redstone. So see right here, we have an observer, has some redstone in front of it, and the redstone leads to a lever, and behind it is the observer is the piston, and it's going to show us that it can activate because of redstone. So look at that. Look at that. We have a block right here. We'll be able to just push it, and it's in the sticky piston, it will pull it back. The next one. Alright, so that's cool and all. But what are we gonna do besides just, activating them and making them do redstone signals? I know that's very useful. And what you can do with them is the fact that they observe stuff, right? Right here. Say we have let's say we have a lever right here, and we have right here, just gonna build up right here and we say we have redstone right there, redstone on top of there. Oops. And now I'm gonna put another observer on top of there. You just follow my lead, kinda, if you want us, and then do something like that. Or you could just do that. It will be actually able to travel upwards more efficiently and more compact. Just give it a second. And it's very fast. So it's easier if I show you like that. Like this. Oh wait, I pushed the observer wrong, my bad. That's why it wasn't working. I am an absolute idiot. Now all I gotta do is place redstone on top of there. And then when you deactivate it, signal. And as you can see, it can be used for many different things. It's commonly used in elevators, and which I might be able to get to one day. But right now, we're currently teaching you the basics of redstone. And the most, if not the most fundamental block is the observer. And the observer, there's a lot of things, but it's still not having an easy time getting it. I'm gonna pull up in Paint, and I'll show you a good model of it. Hey guys, so I'm in Paint right now, and what I'm going to show you is basically our backpack. Say we have a little stick figure guy right here. Let's name Bob, just Bob right here, and he can see everything that's in front of him. Look, that's field of vision. So anything in this area will be, he can see it. But if you see something scary, like we do, our brains kind of send a signal. So it's a fight or flight response. So if he sees something kind of scary, then he's gonna have a fight or flight response, and that's gonna be like a little signal. Now it's gonna be in a little bit of the back of his head, but it's gonna be sending a signal throughout his body. And it's kind of what observers do. Observers basically see something, send out a signal of that thing. They send out a signal because they see that thing, and they do have like redstone signals. And you can see like stuff behind them. Say we have a piston. Let's make this a little piston here, and it's not activated. It's a terrible alarm, but it's okay. And we have an observer here. With redstone here connecting it, and we have another piston here that is almost activated, or is activated. It's gonna hit the observer, but the observer is gonna send a redstone signal out, and now it's gonna go this guy, and it's gonna make that guy go like basically extend. So that's what observers do, and they're really useful for builds because you can make them go up and down like I just showed you. And yeah, let's go back to Minecraft. So yeah, we can do many observers that I showed off in my redstone clocks and my other videos. Is you can make a little observer clock. That's what I'm gonna call it. And it could use something like this. It's because it's constantly observing the observer, which is observing it, which is observing it. So it's a loop, and as you can see, it's sending a redstone signal, and then now it's gone. Because for the spurt over there, it's gonna be gone, and it's gonna flash because it only sends out like a temporary signal, like a button does. It's only gonna be temporary because it's not gonna be like a lever, how a lever does it. It's gonna be temporary because it gets used to it. So I mean, it is really useful for builds. Like I said, I can build a little. You can build a little car, kind of, but not really. Just like a little tiny wheel, like I did in my episode. I'll show off how to make that over there in that episode. But good. And there's observers. You can do plenty of stuff. You can make elevators, cars. You can do stuff like detect when a hopper has an item in it, and you can have some redstone signal there, which can be useful in item sorters. And also it can detect like a trap chest too, and it can detect everything except you, basically, and other players. If you want to do that, you would put a pressure plate down. And let's say, just for example, we have redstone in front observer. It will still go behind the observer, but it's going to be a shorter time. It's not going to be a full tick. And if you don't know what a tick is, I made my last video was not my last video, but my last redstone video is about what is a tick and what does it do. So you guys can watch that and see how does a tick do and how does it work. How do they work? Like how do they use it? How do we abuse ticks a little bit? You can check out my last video. And this is kind of a little series for me when I'm teaching you the redstone basics. So, well, that's just me telling you about observers today. And that's all. I'm going to make this the end of the video.